question the people of Ghana will ask them. Say, and then me talk Ghana gallon 53 Ghana cedis, and the MPP na me talk 72 Ghana cedis. Nigeria says MPP for Ghana for so mkoye oyechira Ghana for na be bo bututu apamo because in na so bia ni sa oyechira MPP for you. Me no te hey. Obi ani wa opese otua taxes. Obi ani wa opese otua eto. Ote le mega me ameno ka say. O ka se me ntua to e be me ya. But baby a yedu e ka MPP for brugu ho in the energy sector. Abeye adia how mine no pa because economy. You know, because the finance minister will release 23 billion Ghana cedis to pay a car. That was a car about 67 billion. 23 Ghana cedis out of 67 billion is about 32%. Abayin be at the only 4 months. Actually, 32% of a car in the energy sector. No, we should say maybe a press conference say, I na. You can say the abani yenye. Na say no can say or the levy air to tax abani the abano mebwa. Omo no muka say Ghana for say implement levy contractors say okromo na ebeti omo kamebwa. Omo no muka say implement levy free SHS omo to asopa yentwem. Nti omo metre de omo di levy sika na ye de eyeye. Me ameno ka say minim say president mama a tax OG or they got off fango at the Ghana power plant. Sasikana be no de Esla and before the Kosi press at this year or 80 at the Wasa Muslim. A comma company on one Casadia to so many you papa be Ghana. So before the Esla Tikano come out. And a buying back could be the edge just toward the Tia a car or energy sector. A buying back could be so at the Omode at the Akutu to cry a friend and National Cathedral. Between Saban anyway, and he far a binding moody and when a Ghana for a better or motor. What you say? And that conversation must not be had. Menoka say Ghana for nine and for Sodia and this buying under President Mama Diabro in terms of what you fuel prices. Until they will not be disturbed, they will not be hoodwinked by MPP former press conference in Yamomoye. So it must be put on record for all of them to know that the NDC government is a far superior and better government. Yeah, Niama Piden say Pegua Kwemu, say Niama Bekoyi Amagana, and MPP Abaya on daily basis on where press conference. Eddie join the Pasumo Kroma, so better na Konyasu 8 years. Omona, Omate Ghana, Sika Semne Ghana, Niama Pansam, and Siaban, be this animal Mokano, Yomoku, upon Koma Opa. On quiet table na onye niema 11 no scanom jeje no from 2022 no niema omde sa 11 aye aye free SHS on so mutia no mo maye hu contractors ben omde 11 sika ne tio mo ka na ye hu se and the 11 na fa so de wo so me no ka say minim se sa to ya ye didi from next week omo sa say de dia Ghana fo nyina do hu se fango ne de koto de ababegu e power plant Ghana fo nyina do hu se energy sector data ombe burugu hono says can ye ditia Ghana for na do says kano and I ye be gas plant papa bi et said the air atomo gas plant na ma Ghana for one day atomo into all the press conference I did before you know it is a special waste of everybody's time. Nobody should waste their time and their ears on such a useless press conference in fact should be in the Suma Ghana.
Dr. Samaye, my info won't see. By mean, say bright be from you know, and the Obama cancer or Hana, you know, a dinkomo. Yamin concentration or ye bar. That's a passer only a dinkomo. Dr. Sam Aye, and I'll tell 7 and a dinkomo. No, yeah, National Communication Team member for the NDC. But we are show is live on Facebook. Bombarding all your messages you can leave over there. Every message that you can think about, leave it over there. It will be read for you. AVRAM Ben MOSHE Atrase. But there's one comment on Facebook I want to read. Oh, okay. So we have about 2 comments over there. Teacher Constitution. It is clear the NDC government has its priorities wrong. They can find funds for sanitary pads for students, but the welfare of nurses and midwives is being neglected. This is unacceptable. Greetings to JFK Koka and Mr. Usu Bempa of Enshaeso. And this one says that the boss, I'm watching you live from Nyangtreniase in the Ashanti region, Kumasi. This is the result of selling your color TV to buy your black and white. So this is from boss. We want to say thank you for listening to us and watching us live on Facebook. And also go over there. Nafa u message a giant our Facebook. Ya baje bre na ni nyina ya kenkan e dia mamo. Mo amuhwe nyina we want to say thank you. And again, share the pages for us. Mo share my nga ebeboa pa yi. AVRAM Ben MOSHE, that is saying.
Oh, boko minia.
Bibia boko re.
Bibia boko.
Great. Wiki nyina bento ka oba na kopere wa doje kakra.
Ja. You could do if you mind your own business.
You could do if you mind your own business. Mind your own business, as such as say.
Oh, there be say your bedroom one year, dear, you must have who could do fear. We do fear some.
Now, AVRAM, now, this is first strike here, one quay. Then I'll bet me a fast as handsome.
Yo, I mean, for when you're so I mean, chia, I shall phone it your phone now. A dominant as was it. Say. Nurse for some and then started. Now, I did back me observe both NDC and MPP. And say, oh, presented problem the more mope. Now, on what question ya will be sani, and yes, I'm come the MPP di bem. Don't bring NPP in this. You be some question, you are too about the amount. What about power? Politicians, some are very smart. May say, the only time you see politicians making perfect sense is when they are in opposition. Some opposition, they talk as if they are suffering with the citizens. Presented their case, say the citizens ne pay they are born same amount. Who did to me more we pay number shifty blame. Obi catch them say, I didn't say a program, sir, before my basono. Yeah, program, sir. Every day, we don't talk about solution. But we are talking about the problem. And I catch say, almost say, the solution is with the politicians. It is in their manifesto. The entire Ghana, you two aba, and the man NDC for they say. NDC for any problem one, nanado abai ekose. And etiabro ye campaign. They were going round with the solution. Ne. And then nurse for na kwasa ye nyina nurse for kokuru mo mo. MOSHE ben and MOSHE nurse for. And then you are telling me, say, budget now more the buy and come. Meaning the nurses were not part of your plan. Oh, but I didn't know my nurses no budget. So I remember that time, no, about the allowances in school. I know the name of my budget, and I understand said that allowances have been catered for. Well, oh, sir, my main can't say me politicians. Can be true. And then I say topic me drew fear me san discuss it. Omo friend me. NDC omo mouthpiece ba akopa ene Kevin Taylor. Oh, we are sure. Oh, that be omo mouthpiece ba akwa. We are sure sir officially. Oh, that Kevin Taylor kasama party ben. NDC but oyade bi. Oyade bi no muntie. Mobile power ya na. Kasama NDC. Oh, we nya news. We masa yem ko. Won, I didn't know say news. Oh, the nurse for atembia. And brother me was afei, he is appealing to the nurses. Oh, the nurse one. What now is the nurse why? Won say omo de we bi ba say ombetwa alawani omutwa alawani mu a na omo ma nurse for ne kwan say kwana kwaji loan anameboa maybe upload omo say it is the best the credit system abro change na wo ko school na mo aban na create an opportunity say kwaji bosia fe wie u school o wie u school a wo ye adwuma na yatetew beautiful communicate this in the sense of love, humility, and then feeling for the nurses, no. Obedi omo atem say alawani yetwem enye aban enebe ma we scout be didi na ebi ye 224 di nurse for atem eno mo so omo nkwa be pachew ha nurse for enye nipa ye chiro bra nurse for na ema no amani omo femu ansa nurse ba kwa wie nursing training ubesu ebi fa boys in watching nsia AVRAM na hina ore nkomo iko. Oh, me dem komo na kwa he. They go through a lot. Enti nurse for the cost strike omukọ. Wo be catch am say budget ni no we didn't make any allocation for that. Na mum mutumi kwatena ho e peja 292 million Ghana cedis am de koto pad.
It was catered for in the budget.
Yes, I know the more general.
That's it. No,
yes, I know the also general. 16 cedi for pad. Me twin to ma meba.
Sasa na how power.
I have me pad because
but wouldn't say yeah, AVRAM.
It doesn't make sense.
AVRAM. From where I used to say.
Nurse for Ghana here Nurse for status here Nurse for status na me bomb pa
na debut.
No we so smart say.
A teacher for class. Obia su Ghana juma ni
one kasa wuti we bone. One kasa wutiri hu a.
And say then I'll catch nurse.
Politicians ba.
Then I'll catch nurse so.
Nurse for. O mun trefie. No mun trefie say.
AVRAM asabara.
Now the nurse for ye. Me so mun trefie say. O mun trefie.
And you are hospital no nya nurse.
No AVRAM
we dey me no nya. Me no nya. Why dey me no nya? No mun trefie say.
Meba na eda police for be cause strike no. E be hu dey be si okromu a. Say police for cause strike ye nche kromfo.
Now what is a police for cause strike?
Because omunim be
problem. Omo emrama ho kwan so be cause strike.
Meba mo aba power. Mo se eka wo ho. Meba na bisa question.
Bisa.
Papa bia ekom ene ahokere wo fie. Sa papa no okokromu a okoto pizza okoto enduane ekochele e live lavish lifestyle abrawo kom ede ne ma no sa papa no onim nyansa obayini
What now be a question?
Oh, maybe a question. You know, say
me
general question.
Me answer question.
Mama power no. Sebi previous I'm paying for. Na nka mo atena say your meeting say no politicians no. Ahokyere wo ho, eka wo ho, energy sector eka wo ho. Ya ketu ya ye gina e too much no do. Ye be I will say nya we pay cut. I know dey mo plan e. Kwa wi aketu amoje. Kwa wi aketu ampanyin for je. Omo say ntua likely ntua water bill. Na se for sika mfiamfia we afena be calculation say. Yes,
one next for Scan.
What's it?
One next for Scan.
And then next for Scan, you do a
but that's next for Scan.
Not for Scan, say.
Oh, sir, send on him say. May
see two also figure, must say 292.4 million Ghana cedi. And the much the ashim some more top pad. And the Amaya Yambo school, and say free education. You to top pad the Maya Mano. And for the greater good, next, no could save life. Now politicians they know. Ono ne mama yare ne ba yare a. On fa ne nkwa ye hospital mfiamfen. Obe fly ne busu ne no. Enti de ekoso ye we the citizens will suffer. To mu nwini ye ho kakra.
But AVRAM, one say the National Labour Commission so ababonten omo de asem na akodan assembly bia. Court akire omo say de omo ye no illegal. Woman ko adwuma no monko he adwuma. And also no based on that we are telling them not to
just papa bi kro mu bufu kro mu nko parliament. Mo politicians am just papa e gi aketua papa no. Mo mutumi dwala ye boy ko te say ye nko parliament. Na nurse force small guys am ho nya momobo. Yeah ye wo form ho. Me Pantan hospital area ho. Ye nim the nurses ni fam. Omo si kan kete mo ba boa sa MPP aban beba the same thing and this about the same thing. Mo ba ko hye nkoda yi bo e wo school ho. Ko hwe amane a guys yi nim. Movie about from some your jantra for. Omun trefie. On copa we retired nurses and one beba.
That's it.
One beba. And that guess and who say hook up no trefi no hook up. Now guess ne bread do.
Oh, now come here then.
Me can no crash out.
Now I'm going hook up.
Me throw the guess and fem the same plan bread.
AVRAM na kasasa.
Me throw.
Oh, AVRAM.
Me throw what the girls are going. Would you up your phone and nurse for penfre. On back kasa ubesu. Posting could do what I don't get big radio station me next no su say so mu juniors and crank at a or motor bunker could an pay for a post to post no more nurse for be more mammy on enemy answer no more that's what it was that's any boom mine bro need any pound if you bra will say you from consider will be nurse in 4 points and mofra new right ever my way.
AVRAM MOSHE out here and carry on this particular one, but there's one other issue, and also what made the more sana ya twaso AVRAM mami bizao na say fuel local to fuel you see 1 cedi every liter bia what
oh say me pese me address issue Emma Ghana ni bia kwadwen say ya tan party bi ya tan obi a oni pe bi obeka say tia the payment of taxes no or your money adia ye di boom my taxes account it your tax all over the world but I was see if you the reflection of the taxes we are paying in the system. You be said, but we say, or bed no be constructed here, quite. But we can say, oh, the only say you tow the roads and then you do, or by ya, bam, road tow no be trim, and no cover e-levy by. Until the moment you wouldn't be introduce a certain tax, I will criticize it here. We reasons how they criticize it, you know. Also introduce another tax. The same thing about criticize. I buy a debote, you know, ya de boba, a simple. E-levy ban, me trudi at to bottom tax. E-levy there, it was a smart pickpocket straight away. Edientia. My main remember petroleum diano.
All right.
Any number one, e-levy here. Usika audio to ebia or bank will be you through electronic would be no phone so or mojo tax. Meaning my year you may be metia me taxes directly indirect because ukoto pizza cry yet tax. Manamebwa into metia me taxes directly indirectly. Metia me tax as so mamba pamewi. Sika kakrana kana media to me wallet muno. Abide the near better wallet and we say we who's handle mammy be with your tax. Wo sani wo ba bia mi tua tax tax wo kwato aduane a wo tua sani ya bobra ye kasai eno kra ma mbo MPP fo aba so ti ha woni eza me bo baba so no eno kra no ye kasa ho e ko parliament on deliberate ho embebu no sole ye demonstration that means even omo ka say they will pass it no omo gi ye concern on the street kra nso moko. One thing about e-levy both citizens and politicians were paying. And politicians say kwam so betu akese because some no musika na modu and on gas and so do so to mo mobile money pa enti politicians etua e-levy and na wo si ade na nye ampa because ye hu fa so bia enoko mobile ya enkunta bia mo anya when be some say scan wen betting tax MPP for etete kra mo so anti betting tax bia o meka kire mbebu no enya hwe wo ba ya wo so ya mezaya jembo wo se wo betwa tax na it doesn't make sense. What you charge tax in the year and through 2 months. What the another tax about say petroleum tax? Petroleum tax that's why. Mudu parliament him pum wa pass. Sani you woman.
But some say one
thing a citizen
emergency.
Yajiatum emergency. One thing they say no politician will pay. Politician they don't buy fuel.
Now so many fuel
company free. Omuntia. Petrol fuel no. Politician be go bet because omubu fuel free. Young citizens in the best offer. Number 2, those who will feel the consequence. Commercial drivers.
Taxi drivers, buses, and any.
Baby, I say on the 5th, on the 6th June, dollar na sa 12 cedi na sa badam. Baby, I echo 15 within some hours and a drop rate and about 12 and a sa 10.
And then be check here and 10.25.
10.25. It's the about the dollar now above from no and they justify one. Yes sir. Yes we see Canadian monyam kakra. Na dollar ne sa pejabium na petroleum ne bo kosoro and also calculation be say.
All right, so
okay. We are not against the payment of taxes. But embe country yen say wonu no kon the tax bi buy. Na no yembo ntungu esansa ho kire wo ho e de enti wo buy ya Robin Peter to pay Paul.
May say, AVRAM Ben MOSHE and our turn Ricardo. There's this message on Facebook, and it says that instead of health minister settling the issue with the nurses, you are telling them you will call in retired nurses to replace them. Is the NDC government serious about this at all? Greetings to JFK, Koka, Mr. Usu Bempa, incoming NPP chairman for in Shire, so and teacher constitution again sensing this one. And you can also let us have your messages right here on Facebook. AVRAM Ben MOSHE, Ewaha, you know, Ebedinkobo. AVRAM na kwai.
Oh, say ya kafu no wasemwana.
David ya carry. Ya kafu no wasemwe.
My friend nurse for no makasa so for retired nurses. We quite total disrespect.
Yeah. Wa from wa so mama. AVRAM will be a nurse ana.
What say?
Will be a nurse.
Me guess no 4 year nurse. Nurse 4.
We guess the nurse is for say
4.
Are we 4 there?
Yeah.
And you are able to manage them. Who manage guests?
My guest management in Tinambaha.
And your guest management in Tinambaha. But what do you manage guests?
Oh, there is an alawane bar. Would manage my free now? Oh, person the bar. Tell me, Abresa, share.
Avram,
alawane bar cry you Hukiana, and baby,
not hard drink. But Avram, on a more serious note, relationship issues, you know, we've gone into it for some time now. But the nanwada na medaho na lady be friend me say nikunu aka kire say sabri say ono an contribute e wo fie a be ma no so obeja no be ma no say wono no e na tua eye feeding ka aduane obedi wo fie be ma no ono tua rent ono tua light ono tua water ono tua gas enkola school fees nyina ono oye oba ne ka akra o timokra no oba ne bekwa o se die mefu wala san adentina e wo se ema etimisisi mema e wo sa akwani asa no so
ya semo sa issue we no ne ka no oh akoye bibia wo ha nti so oba ne bema omo aware up to that level, not this problem bar. Then I don't know relationship no come fast so start you know. Aha. Ti ya wo man bebre wo wa. Ono ni programming nyina wo de nam no. Na dwi nyina ne say o wo wi asese be ma na nhwe no. Which is wrong. Ti ada na me kan sem bi me sra followers no. Me nsema me kan no. For mind changing and renewing of our thinking. Thinking na ye thinking na me kire mo say ya wa adwene bia na ya dwene tete no ewi asese sa ya nwene sa biom wo eda na me ba ya me say me ma me kra me money problem nti me ma me kra frame ya me mfa no kohwe comment section and your mother is calling you, how much will you give your mother, and your mother is calling you pig. It is my duty to take care of my mother, but it is not my responsibility to take care of my mother. OBNT. Me maame ne me papa na de me ba wiase. Eye maame ne papa. E no wo so mo hwe me na menya good future. E bia me mpo no mo anhwe me. Eye me hustling. Yam bebre ya maame ne papa no. Hwe wo so mo hwe ni bebi o se ye duro no. O mo anhwe ye duro ho. John boy bi ono hwe no SS. Ono ano hwe no SS ya no de awie school. Ye obi o tie me. Owo 18 19 20. Baby, I what is ne maame ne papa enim. E ko be ye 2-3 years. Ne maame ne papa kwan friend ko dada. Eti me maame ne me papa no. Omo na omo de me ba wiase. E wo so mo hwem na menya ba bi gina. E na me medru me payin fie so a. E wo se me kwana me ko bo me bra. Sa na ye no. Even in the animal kingdom. E duru baby na ne mani nyini a. Omo pam ne ma ne se nkura ne nkonko bo bra. E nkura ne nkon nsa mma back. E ma hwe maame ne chi kwan. Yeti ya wade ye responsibility and duty. Obientie a man episode which say what men can do, women can do and do it better. Sana man can. Tell me let the be na no papa and at the mema yano I was say masu yebi and a nam kai so okay madam maybe so simple question. Jimano simple question. When you kunu wo fie anaju 2 a.m. ensuo to agrada bubom yama light out 2 a.m. if you go nyina yiri Momba mienu ewo the next house. Mo pese mo kofa nkora no, mo fe nsuo no kofa nkora no. Bema na eko ana oba na eko. Obi na no abema. Na mo se wu nya nipa. Tie wo time bi wo ho a eduru dia e bema na eko. Nti omo ntia se se ye wo the duty of we are equal but we are not the same. And obi antia se obi a woni role a o play. Number 1 and then can say men are providers. Sana universe men. We are natural providers. Women are receivers. Enya bema and akwako wali oba no oba ba behwe. E mema ni nyina muntie. Bema nko wali oba se oba na emehwe no. Na mum oba de beka wo ho a oye wo boafo. Enti se duru baabi na load ni mwa ye duru ama bema oba support ya oba bi wo hia wo ba naturally obiane ni suban oba kureska ye frɛ ni misika be me kureska wo fi a ye frɛ ni yensika it is a wo yere e wo 1000 Ghana e hye ne bag mu na bema e wo 500 Ghana e hye ne wallet mu a the total money in the house is still 500 Ghana. Aji wo hia wo ba o ti agwade ase oba o what special odobi ma ana wo ba bi a o hwe kwan a wafa so ne natena over the years ya eduru ba bi kra on hawo ya man bi okwa ni omo won kra on fa phone kra mfrɛ enji aji obɛfrɛ obehu ne kɔ na ɛsɛ ne ho akyerɛ ne kra ɛyɛ oba bi a wan ware no one na ntaba mo oba but okai asetena ne netena ya oba bi okotumu sɛ ɛyɛ makoma ne ade a memmu ɛne ma bra frank ne me antena adade make utie but so yɛ bɛma na wutire mu ɔden sika ba wo nsɛm pɛ na wo nante nyina asesa na kyɛ sɛ watwe pimpinis na wo wahyɛ space enti sika ba ɛso wo life a ɔba ka so bɛma afia a ɔbɛwu ɛna bɛma bi tumi ne ɔba atena rent e ba bɛso na ɔba na pɛ rent sika dada to ho
yeah
je tu mu agwom no akɔ rent na ɔse kɔpɛ baabi na tena because only net not to say bema we need it is sometimes women most of the time the way people treat us is the reflection of us naturally who kokeke obi a wu nim no o smile or those where they
o smile
naturally who nim the baby a universal language
sure
enti utumi tena trotrum obi hwe wenim omunai pa so be dey obemuna now ka otu say why this party why where you know me for way you give me gonyo face like that santi most at times no subani bi wa e man yi kire ya the reflection of the treatment you've given her over the years but a man entias yes say once awaji atum say one be ma betena once awaji atum say oye omba papa oye wukunu na mote no say duru baabi na ne ho kire no na wo support ya aba bone be na why sara nso eduru baabi a bema oso bua wo efiade ye bema so bua wo fiade ye fane se oba oyire akwa adwuma oba ne de bi obefie be ye 4 but that kro de bibi nti obedua bedu fie be 7 pm obeba na obema oso aba apesi na ayede dem ke se wat se bema ni be ye nko a
Matias
se wat wase nti de amika ina ne sa ware na balance balance eduru baabi bema ni bi na wo ba yi a ena aware ankasa onim sese oba ana ye ade na ohu komu kakra you have say in it
and okay
eduane a ye contribution wutu yae your kwan of us tie mo no one contribute bia
o kwan
o mu di kakra mutumi twa won sa chale we di kakra ye sa nete nti mesre emma no sebe emma ni bi etu susu mienu to miensa enya asem ketewa wo emma no susu ebi mu twa na easy you twa 500 Ghana a month o twa 50 Ghana every week or san twa 20 Ghana a day enye easy bo some no wagada no cho na account mu srabadam enti me ka emma ni bebre ni mate bema no nya ento asase but oba na to asase ato foundation bema ni nim ho hwe pon dentia bemesi kabapena eko enti bosume beso na salary na sa enti women keep their money men spend their money yes sir
that's how the way yentimi sisa no because uko abochire a oba di bema pie a eyeye bagana ha de just bema na ebo
bema agana ha de takes maturity. It takes maturity so oba kwa be ka kire o se ma me ni umpie eduru birthday eduru bema birthday don't win kwabo oba mane we be no catch oba ben but eduru oba birthday a said you mbesi atete wo inbox mo no oba na eduru ni birthday a na we post to the picture is my birthday o we are not the mobile money at all I'm waiting we are waiting one day oka o birthday aso o ma me no papa na do be fie no e ho na akona kwaje o gift me na me wo
AVRAM Ben MOSHE
Bema mami wu bema papa wu a do me so we post to flyer no asa oba ne mami ewu no we post to flyer o wi a no we petu ensun no dia to status na wa ma ne ho aye mobo mami ewu asemo they will play on your emotions into bema bia no o ya mental toughness to handle a woman o mo weapon ba ko tears oba obesu sesia enti
But there's another issue, yeah, and also you may hear. But quickly, I mean, Sanko Facebook, Adams, Adams Janya Alale, Edin message about. Also, this is the reason Ghana will be difficult for a leader to have a speedy development because of the hypocrisy and self ego. AVRAM is all over against NDC government simply because he has a fight with someone supporting NDC. A man who has over 8 children with different women, who never lived with a woman and still living single with his children spread everywhere like chickens, is irresponsible. Is an irresponsible man and has no right to talk about the relationship. Okay, so that is what you have sent over here. And to Adams Alale, we want to say a big thank you. Yeah, that's it. Adams Alale, so we can just say, "What's it? Uno bia."
I'm saying, "Semina meka we about." With all due respect, me, and anka meka we afo obi ho a, ka be ka me. Baba me address it.
Anka me ka te.
Unim.
But message
we don't hate. Well, say and that day I hate NDC because NDC is in power.
Was it because somebody was it?
Or the Kevin Taylor. I do a fight with Kevin Taylor. Debbie, my problem with Kevin Taylor, he's not truthful. He's not honest. He tarnishes people's image. And then one friend and another kwambediako. Offering another kwambediako kronfo nyina. Ana wante.
I know the answer.
Let us address the issue. But what's your friend saying?
Your friend Adams.
Adams Alale. Yeah, Adams Alale. Yeah. I mean Adams. My main true if you nyansabi.
Uchende.
There were true in Amajiatum. I made a mistake in my life.
Mistake, man.
Or there be your try no, my engine tum. Me warrant them. To me, mistakes. Me relationship. Now, obi a wafa relationship why mistake no or not the right position to advise the youth that are coming. Enti me nkwasi ade a me ye mistake am here in the past. Me no refer to
a man who has over 8 children.
Now
you can come in.
Oh, that be very good. Good. No. I am proud of my kids. Ebi kura ono kra wachro no ebi kura ne papa wo nkura ne bia wanye dem ka atema say I'm proud of my children me yomu a me gware ntem because now I have the mentality
because
yes I don't obi wo efie baako 6 ebe ka say wa ya de obi wo cars baako 8 wa ya de e de enti na emma me de nipa abawiase na ma wo nkoda baako se 10 kra osim yakwasi ampanyini Abra will be jina Andrea Mountain says but there are people that they just don't like me because of
I understand.
Because of religion side what you say but so ye Christo ni onkremoni o omomu gidie ne say ewrade nhira ene mmofra so what must it dey make na say memma will be in kanchira will say somebody wasn't successful in life enti woni hu kwan so tuofo Debbie obi a one year successful no ono no ni mistakes ya or yenti a 1 year successful ono no what the right position to advise you between obi a why armed robber da and obi a onye onbo krono da onye am robber da why and what says na fansa de armed robber no you releasing a free jail any obi a onko jail da me pa chewo you organize seminar na you probably be advising the youth on the consequence of armed robbery.
They are called jail.
Yes, okay. A smart person is somebody who listens to people, learn from their mistakes, so that you will not repeat the same mistake.
And I'm Kevin Taylor.
Kevin. They don't know the difference between Kevin Taylor and NDC. When you address him, they think you are addressing NDC. See, there's a difference between NDC and the mistake of Kevin Taylor. Me say NDC for say omu ba betwa alawanim.
Yeah.
No mo be ye no koji loan na alawa no ni loan de na benya ska ne kese enye loan no loan no na beboa intimi boa mo say yes this good initiative beboa man no ono ba be address nurses no o say be ye jantrafo na nurse fo ni bi kwa bie provision store wo fie no mo gimi ye mo alawa na no mo de akofa niema e de gu provision shop nim simple common sense me ye nurse ni ahokyere nti me ye edwuma me yero because a smart move me be provision shop ya ma me alawa de me de alawa ne beto aduane adi ene de me invest wo provision shop nim na multiply na de ahwe me ho de na kire nyansa who the nurse for yatema from jantrafo nyina enti me kire mo say NDC initiative is perfect, but the way he communicated it to the nurses will make them angry. It will nyai.
Me common sense. Hey, AVRAM ben MOSHE. Catch us when chita for the say, omo like your page, no mo follow your page, no. And SOMPA 106.5. Catch your omo here. Catch your omo like your page, no mo follow your page.
Yeah, for yes, Ramo. Social media for no like your page, you know. Now. MOSHE my why?
No, MOSHE
my.
Yeah, new page, oh. You know, it was a new page.
Okay.
It's a promoted page, so tell them to like our page, tell them to comment, tell them to share the page for us.
Yeah. And I will share swa. Jaw comment. Ebe kan you comment ready amount. Na comment. Ebi ebe view say bi ebe 5k 6k na obi ahwe bibi ha no but one tro anti won send this here ba ye no e comment kra na the start show
sure
nti benya one day aye ba e only comment no na ba be discuss nti yes wrong
now AVRAM say oba ana bema wako relationship mu is it good pa say oba wa ware and now I call into a serious relationship. Wobene or ex et heading como pa.
Hey, sadly, a problem oh. A problem. Relationship mo be before you na your ex for no.
Relationship mo dey
be before a woman na a ex for. Nti Bema we are very mature to show maturity. Oh, what repair. You cut ties with your exes. Especially a man. Me futu nyina say woba. When you enter relationship leading to marriage. A man nti. Who date woba na won ware na. Or was setting freedom on your way. Or the freedom. Or no ne also who say or into a relationship and also you faithful. Enya wo na be date wo ba no asanda ni security man na wo sa monitor no na wo kwot be me bitumi to car free obi oteka asoa wo oba ne te danso man ofre wo ba ne 4 missed calls anajo 11 pm na oba ne mfa ana ebi ofre na ka tia na be mat na car mu free ka asoa ehwi anajo 11 no aba danso be check say again nada ado ye security man wo be wu obra. It is not your duty.
Asama can I say a true biwa.
And bedani security man.
Asama ne chuana.
And nanis and worry. And worry in some bedani security man. A money be was a money be minimum akuma with the dirty boys no. Or throw maybe I can maybe I'm a yard so baby abesha me ba se sia baby a what gidi ebi afem ebi afem konya accident you. Enti yende tin sam na ne watchman. And answer me no wa that make once me catch no me mani pa no ti ase me ni je wo ho me mo ati ase woni pedua na ye wo dia de open na ade be ye me anajo 9 pm wo ya me girlfriend ye kasa na o ye AVRAM when kuwe wa no na era man kan cha unim strategy girls ni me on strategy obe pie 10 pm wo de ti wo de me chira strategy no
AVRAM
obe pie 10 pm me ma me chira now me metumi aye call wo dem wa e ma be fi se me take am oh,
what did I call them?
Me say, let me your call. E wo dem wa. Let me kasa mo bia be fi se me take na me kasa no. That come check so any. Me wo there.
Wo there, but o mo share on Facebook. Wo go that.
Wo there se me take am. Oh. Me be je call. Wo be wo se me take am. Nti nti oba betumi ni wakasa be ma betumi akasa no hye de monte kem adwuma ne eni ti or the phone ba ko bo traffic sound no ye hello adwa metika mo misia me what traffic mo misia me fra
hey
any traffic na
traffic mo na ora
nti obetu a kira se nsuo to gidigidi kra wani area
na AVRAM sound we nyina den na wa seven sound we nyina
say dwan ma ya che woni nyina agu ho so ye si mu ache wo ye si mu ache papa enti me si obi babiti especially you cannot monitor a woman debi e man you obeda fie okwa ahomache 4 no wako 7 no wo fie
AVRAM mami ka se wo nche baby ana bete me nchire baby kom because me chire baby kom a nipa no hu se ono asem na me kan obai timi se anajo be 12 ena be ma bi ba no etoro bi a anajo 12:30 na we free obe 1 anajo 1 a.m. be ma about 12 na we free ho 1 a.m. Enti we oti akwanto ma be den we nyam
nti bi what times bi say
enti anopa wono be kasa kama ahomache wono be kasa kama
okwabako
anajo be 9:10 wono be kasa kama
wabako nti ena you another way so nobody has more cousins than a cheating girlfriend
nobody has more cousins
than a cheating girlfriend.
And the cheating obi are the cousin.
Cousins so. Nti baby o no na anajo be 9 no. Na my strategy no. On charge the phone no. Obesha don't charge phone no. Because or the baba ye excuse. On charge phone no the whole day nti. Ebebo be ye 9 mu no. Now we take a screenshot of ni phone ni screen no. Any battery percentage no.
No they are sending
say me phone ni doom na ye doom light. Be ye 8:30 ye doom light but or about be fro. 30 minutes time na wa fro say light ne mai. Na abo 9 into obeda na phone no kura betumi ye doom. Say wa low battery.
Ejuma pa.
Say mu no kasa no aye me bad you. Masa inti anya fei ena ubefa
AVRAM bemo say
and one say ubetia no ubefre next time the number you are calling is switched off. Caller one more call inti for wakuma
the sisterhood no mbu fu ba o
there be
because o ti o to do
o there be say adwuma ye no one na ye
amankwa pages so you guys are doing a great job Topi Rebecca was sra
inti
I say AVRAM why are you telling our secrets
we be gu adwuma ni nyina but unim dia ya the way some guys are investing in relationship enya de
oh yeah
nyame anim ni
yeah
be ma bi ahia wo ba ode na kumanyi na che so ba na mbowa na guys ni bi medwi ho a menti ase
me say eye be you say
young girl be which why you look your koshia young guy unya adwuma o unim ska guy na ma girl no
a day
o man 1,000 Ghana a week
1,000 cedis a week
4,000 a month. Ha! Get ni nyadwuma. AVRAM me chira Jimmy again sebi or say Jimmy achire guy ya.
Hey! 1,000 cedis a week.
Say be you. Say then home they want to be in a relationship and still behave as if they are single. Enti we shia bema. O shia wa na kan rent yasem e na obo an wa rent. O can we shop wa boa waje shop every week wa send we did this come out sister OGDN biom in this
warranty
in this
system our shop and every week 1,000 cedis
me say e bi krasan wa ba no ma e memma no because girls ni be with all due respect girls ni be who offer to the extent say mema ni bi wo omo type of women omo pa omo nye hu pe no say no we die ma me nso ni mo
sure
guess ibeya ubekom no na oni small boy na me guess the some type of boys na me nim the small boys
yeah
obo konro no mo sha asomade a tattoo wo mo ho no
yeah me ho
just me onim the omo ji wo boys ho
Ebiana boys no so ye adwuma ne ya.
O say,
omo ye adwuma ne ye.
Debi you obi o mo pe boys omo be flex keke o. Like boys wow, nti me sister, when you responsible man so ni mu yi o. Na emema ye good o. Hwe. Bema wa ko school. Ofie busunya papam. Wa ko school papa bi. Aboni degree. Eye adwuma papa bi ato ne ka si ni fie. Etumi hia wo ba on fie busunya papam. Oba wan ko school. Oba won bo bra. A oton ade wo traffic mu. E fa ne de ni ko fie sesa na brabo. E hwe na ba no ma. E san hwe ne ma ne papa. E san hwe ni nua wo school. True or false?
No crepa.
E mema ya pass. Oba wo fie busunya papam. Oba wa ko school papa bi. Oba wa bobra ato ne ka si ni fie. On hia be ma wo traffic mu. A wo mbobra fie busunya papam. Emfa wo nko fie enhwe wa ba no ma. Enhwe o ma me enhwe o papa. Ensida. True or false?
True.
Bema any wo ba to me fa yefunu. Oba ne to be catch bema ne say me mpa wo biom. Still bema ne be take responsibility of yefunu no. E de ekosi se wo ba ne be wo owi awakoto din na wahwe ne ba no. True or false?
No crepa.
Oba to be nyinsen. Bema ya ade ma ne hye na oba ne be catch bema ne say ensi be bia me ne akoda ne wo biom. Oba ne be keep nyinsen no 9 months owo hwia na wakoto akoda na atwere baller na wa be fia beda. True or false?
Esisipa.
They are wutu oba. O dey joke with woman. We ye bema where the men use wo oba ni mu da. Oba threaten so be kunu. Na wo oba so be we fi wi ase a 15 minutes. Sa dan kwa no be show wo do. Aben kwan ni nkura duru. Obeja kwan simple. Wote. Na wo oba so be ku. Hwe. Bema threaten oba you do ago. Hwe.
Hi.
Sada no me say obeba na tade bia wa hyense do de mia ne to no last ya no o de safa di ma me dada di da no wada okọ ema woman dabi oba de she want oba kan oba on pekasa ema no manu on pekasa on bufu on kasa on mu yo de she mu no waka oba o ye dini
Obi send message bi aba Facebook and can me kind but as a network then share the engine so ye so I'm unable to read the message.
Yeah.
You know. I say AVRAM, you are doing a great job. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep revealing the secrets in the
Don't say almost tete in a way say women and mass radie and my weak. Women are no weak. Ntina we born we guy. I say, don't underestimate the strength of
Shaggy.
Strength of a woman.
The strength of a woman. The strength of a woman.
Me say ye kraka anajo. Ye kraka anajo. Je waka kwan bia kofa so a bemma. Ma wa boss. Wonam kwan so na wusuro. But na buy wa fia bi te say. Abai wa fia bi te say T square. Ne to tra na bag san ho no kwa phone. No nam kwan no so. Anajo 2 am. O to be share oba bi gina kono be say na ga yi frɛ na dem akukudru ema wo small girl na anajo
e ka akukudru de ema no bi wo bi
me say anajo 12 oba anam na bema okra Range Rover yes na wakotene mu wakoni fi akwa ma de ache bema ben wona anajo 12 na wo ba okra range ache bra me nko fi nko
ebi asafo kataka na beko asafo so nko
bema bia ni wo beko share yeah,
Patrick dey so obeko.
Oh na bo se sane ya.
But the system we are here key. Say a man one more serious relationship, no more massa worry. No more that so keep you on more excess.
Ex the all cutting off.
19 say only about it now dey be also so the ex so anymore. Then I also catch us all bad.
Oh Debbie, well say yawo ebia yawo oba ne ex ne bi oye co-worker one ne wa adwumem mbacho make kwat mase
ebi o sa
o wa adwumem eno kra no enye so nya direct access to your woman because wa ware ntana me ka kire me a video na catch ladies say open ye pa woni be ma nantia na e ba bedane aware pe the best thing to do is to change your sim sim na we use na because it is only not only your exes and also cut them off. There are some friends after marriage you cut them off. Oba wawari biano ana owo in a serious relationship no. There was so far down for this serious relationship. So they will be discussing how their relationship will work. But say Obani was serious relationship. None the best friend obia like only any serious relationship or yet player like play man. So girl na on what serious relationship ninya problem one. No full to adama na say maybe I mean pem one semunti and I make off maybe to me so media chale media frame and am ko into by a bad influence. So at you say into penny year o worry ye pe no asesa wo sem. O nan fofo asabe wo anim so mo ye madwemba on beboa wo no na wa text na ma ne dia mom say chale me new number ni o old one be jai yusu asa on penis aso a oni pa odi phone ba ye no ono anim say enipa ne be ha adwene nti e wo block e wo ho numbers bi ono dia to blacklist panya no way you work for system din
if I saw David Boache I know say perhaps you should be listening. It is very serious in this world. It is very serious. This world. They are abodam malaria. They are abodam malaria. I don't know if it's my David Boache, but let me see, sir, David Benny. Hey, guess you're a quill.
Dabi, and Yaman mana than sao. Titano, first now only obatia area moteno. No will be any say we gain ye.
Sure.
Sunday no ayediane, nego basket mu now what they call. And the guess any atiam of our boy crocas and pacho. Me person area for Quanbe who say, maybe I
say gas and mitro. Amangwa Pegas, sir, being cancho say. Please let AVRAM show us where we would get the various sounds from. Since you twice, I sound up. What? Hey, AVRAM.
I'm on for Bob Brown.
AVRAM experience.
I'm on for Bob Brown.
Nana Kwame Godfred. I say, more fire. AVRAM, keep the fire burning. Keep on pushing on. Okay, that's what it says right here on SOMPA 106.5. Hey, baby, you like that tune. That was what I did Abeboa. But the manner, what to about for no de pa. But remember this one. Oh no, what worried or buy you. Now I saw baby or baby, so I'll ban you the bestie. So our bestie, dear.
What was say? The NTS say, you were your life. And say you're back together.
Sure.
Bema between yan and now for 4 and so worry. Or bar between yan and now for 4 and so be worry. But who worry we pay there are limitations.
Sure.
Yeah, what time be or baby cry to me fra wo be manoa. Oh worry us our time no and yes offer. Well say be a fan say make me a bema. Me wo young girl be around me be my friend say me goddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be so. And kwada be on from so meba but some me goddaughter won't me frame me and you be from 10 p.m. me yiri wo fie there be but I make out my say
me to was ba
and this how you badwem ba na me be o na be kate so what I say until you worry I was saying your limitations in the relationship because abrabo no ebra wo ba ni nyamba ye no na ye 100% wa abrabo who kofa obi baba pe e 50-50
wow who kofa obi baba pe 50-50
won say sa won kwa na wote a won kwa na wo decide de wo bedi ba sa wo ware wi a e teamwork wo ware a be ma enye wo na ba kire de yendi wo fia wo be bisa o yere adwa ende yendi de
sure
yendi fufu ana say ba yere you compromise okay mo compromise na mfa na waka say okay adwa ende me pe fufu tanka ye fu kakra ma me wi a na de apese ne si so ama wo ne nkura no ana yesa sa aduane die hu asem oba bi si etu wo hu fane se wukunu kwa adwuma ana be ma ne wo kwa adwuma ene wa ka cha o se adwoa ene medi fufuo ene abenkwan ɛna bɛrima ne kɔ wo adwuma mu wo beduru fie no wa brɛ enti wentumi anye fufuo ni abɛnkwan ɛna obo apesie ɛna oyɛ ebia entrowa stew because opɛ de ɛbɛbɛ ntem bɛrima ba yɛ pɛ ɛyɛ akrɔkrɔ bɛrima ne duru wa pɛ bra kofi mafio bra kofi me ne won komo bi o akrɔkrɔ waso ni mu o me ne won komo bi obebi sɛ kwɔ se an de koyi wa atale wi a wo de agrogrɔ wo se me bɛka ase bubofu na de agro bra kofi wo de mpa wo kyɛw anka me bɛwo fufuo no ba me kɔɛ no ma me no ɔtɔn banche no wo nyina na ayɛ sɛ kokonte de no so de me srɛ ɔkyɛ me ofuo na ma but me pa kyɛw bɛ me na me bo apesie why me yɛ ne sɛ de open me pa kyɛw di ma me ɛfɛ obedi akrɔkrɔ obedi na de ta benye oba ya adwonfo na ready media mabre o adan anopemfo hwe fufuo e ya pese wo ni ejai sister wo sibetu a waste to a man's heart e ye kasa e mani bi omutufu wow wo bi say adwon fufuo no way o kasa hwe
oh Jesus
me ene jama wo yale enra wo nya fufuo di yero and
the pastor for comments refer to Facebook why and then measure the best comment on Facebook that's how the the best comment on Facebook the pastor bombarding national shine SOMPA 106.5 FM on Facebook I like your page and I comment you there you ever call there with a kratok akra you go tie kratok akra na you ever far a course right here on SOMPA 106.5.
Hajia special local foods abakade enye aduane ne aduane o ye wa aduane ne wa aduane enye nwanwa se Ghana ha ahemfo eyi akese word na kese party akese se wo pe baabi a wo be serve wo ma wo ho se ye buffet ene wo mo ye se ye local continental dishes a wo bi atwa nani a Hajia special local foods e wo hacho atomic kwan no so ho no de enti e friend local foods ne se enye wo mo ye aduane a na wo mo atentam tomatoes apro meko apro jena apro garlic apro no de aye aduane se eya bontine aduane edi yenye ni bisa dabi Hajia suro nyame etinye nwanwa se Ghana ha etitire se ministries agencies akese aye ahemfo na nanom ahema mo wo mo tenase no wo mo si ye bedidi ye didi eziban ye didi a wo mo se momfra Hajia special local foods efise hono ena aduane no ekoyi Ghana ha ba bia wo mo timi serve Hajia special local food pese wo fra eye 02463599921 02463599921 and answer 05947972115 05947972115 for not with them
Techimano foi Electroland abeja near the Munamuni amapani nyinanso abo we Thursday ya 10th April 2025 Brian showroom for front na Kumasi Techiman kwane so
ye ni Roma sorry dino anase backsword ne die nimhwe
Property was Samsung TCL Media Nasco TV AC fridge gas cooker washing machine deep freezer home theater microwave blender kettle rice cooker any am papa kan hunyina na woni mbribi e kan for back 50 ebenya 15% discount any achede it brabeta de kan hu na nsenya
Endpoint homeopathy clinic Ghana had the obi enim sesa ye prostate na baby omutimi ye screening ema hu ni ye etu ase a na ye endpoint homeopathy clinic anase ye kidney ye liver problem wo fa baby na ajejo na de fa ne premature ejaculation no a ba ma bi a wo ne wodofo akwakwahia ase wo di ne ho agro ase wo tonte ene ye bra endpoint homeopathy clinic na ye moa wo ema ne mema mo pa wo ye endpoint homeopathy clinic wo mo damufu a yare bia infections bi ne wo ho anase bia wo hwa wo fa baby na ajuju kidney problem prostate de endpoint homeopathy clinic ahenema kokobe kumase ba ko ho eben angel educational complex no na Accra hanso so de wo mu gina mu ankasa e was painted bebre friend share signboard no huduro na obusasa wo pe endpoint homeopathy clinic obi a ebe kire wo for endpoint e wo 0244867068 and 0274234321 endpoint homeopathy clinic wo mu demu fu
hey brand new na edi na taro nsa hu yi e fra no ahomeka heat patch se woti yawo e wo ho ba bia na wo dia tare so enu etie wa bi na drum bra wo si eyi pain ene sister na yasi ari no na oda ho no enti we dey fatra no na ewe sister je ahomeka heat patch e tare wa yasi me ma few minutes ene hwade eh bra ene mi so yi bi pa o after construction ya na me back ni me neck pain ha me pa enu na ma me papa e de kutia arthritis any body pains e yeduma se ahomeka heat patch
hey bra ahomeka heat patch no ayi aduma pa me feel heat bi abra me de tare no afebrity awa bi mom please na jume kra
I try to so say your back pain waist pain menstrual cramps any arthritis and quadia use ahomeka heat patch what the herbs and oil it's a ginger and cinnamon and aye at phone call Alpha Duo Pharmacy Origin Chemist Pharma George Accra Palace Pharmacy Accra Buakwa Pharmacy Takrade Knock Chemist Takrade and Malarigo Pharmacy Tamale maybe after 0599 802297 FDA Ajidin Kratoyatu
21st Clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bi a enye na no na 21st Clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia basobo o magye no wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu ji international awards ahodo wo mu ji local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bi the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bi a ji se 21st Clinic nko a wo mu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade pa ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho enkran ha se ye wo Tantra Hill runabout se wo fi enkran ba ye wo wonsa ni fa so wo fra masaman so na ba nso a wonsa bonkum so ho na wo behu ye 0540311311 0540311311 na se 21st Clinic still wo me sciatica expert
but I say SOMPA 106.5 FM market you have forgotten country and you may do that was good so wuti you from the prof abochi na abasama broni so abekansa wa ha sasura oh my brother videos back so abekansa wa ha na AVRAM Ben MOSHE AVRAM Ben MOSHE and then the sister who didn't jow
Adam eba mema so mema ni bonfu
oh are that's the money ya nya na aka kire ara me boa
mema ni mesramo meba mema na so mesramo
and to wo ba de bia wa keep no ni ex ni ye the best o na Adam for asa oba de jano
Odabi on nko to best ni so because says matters of the heart or the wakuma be dia grab it
but on a more serious note so no oba bi o ho a otimi say we dey genuinely only be ma bi na wona ba nti ko u be ma no ko into that relationship no aba no ma wo mti no de biara da no one the bad papa every day
equal limitation say me ex-wife okra na mako ware fofora I still have connection with my wife because of the children but oba ne frame me say yeah reasonable conversation enko had the new wife waba no
oh sir
me ex-wife ebe frame me 10 p.m. na ye nkoda ne ho asem but so de me kan utie enya say me dahana many nkum na mafio o fe metame dabi unacceptable etu ye bema adia ye de ye in a relationship enya wo de no emfa nya wunua ye time bi a wo pick call ye wo ba unim say no say ye me girlfriend and ka pick call ye bema enya me da say what ma say you know some build the trust ye wo call bi a be receive at any time oba no no te kra nim said ye wote o ma ne ha no o ba to yobi a utwotwotwa ndra o ne mema ne bi onya call pe no wa sheda say network na nya ne yi no oboa
Sabre ubetimi afred now do adwechira abeboa if you have any concerns AVRAM Ben MOSHE wa you can call 0260-196064 0260-196065 ubetimi afred na also say adwechira bi na bibi o ho apeso o de boa bia no akwanya no ho ubetimi di aba abeboa ma also no said the opeso obisa no na obisa ma na ye so this is the opportunity now. You can call and be a part of the show. 0260-196064 0260-196065. Ubetimi Afrina, what do I drink today? AVRAM. So that's what it is. And you know, but on a more serious note, Amasama Bruni, we are discussing relationships over here, and then what about Tomu? AVRAM Ben MOSHE, Amayati, as I say, who as Oba, it's not good for you, sir. We'll keep you your ex as a friend whilst in a different in another relationship. So that's some way. Send out with Jennifer.
Prof, okay, any buy a program, so but match here, it's here for now, for. We the mesro me a politician, my expert in Kasa.
Oh, there be no, I must say no. Have your stay. I'm a Sama Brody, but of a camera, no to I'm a Sama Brody. So because Ghana, they be on my comment on Facebook.
Under the Constitution of Ghana, no, the freedom of expression. You person expressing me freedom. No? I see that freedom.
I'm a Sama Brody.
AVRAM.
Hey.
Some things are for the experts only.
That's why I'm asking you.
That's
sir, what a relationship, man. Is it good, sir? You'll be keeping your ex as your bestie in a relationship.
Circumstance will determine.
Circumstance,
will determine.
Circumstance,
I end my discussion.
Yeah, we having some challenges, special challenges over here today, you know. Because I know some people want to call, but we're having some challenges, you know. Yeah, our challenge now, you know.
Prof,
school move to say UPSA. Guess the wall.
I'm so moving.
As I guess in
the bamba catano.
I think I didn't the bind boy the Akata. Where sure. But is it good to keep your ex as your best friend in a relationship?
Oh, how? How?
I must have to the one, you know.
Why would you do that? No, who say the thing is a bit me about some your friends, most of your enemies. Who say me ex once I want me here be a friend.
Sure.
And meet me a friend on such rare occasions. But say me keeping as bestie and no pay we number now to my face tell my few. No. More exes that way. And I cause I say Jawa and Trimpana.
Sure.
You say ye jab at your minimum said the American not. So for me as Obama, they say me know when I'm in himself. Who ex-boyfriend are your best. In fact, so no ex-boyfriend cry now Obama bestie and also the trials or kakra.
Bema bestie.
Oh, Prof. Wouldn't say about let me tea or come. Now, driver the Nianti AVRAM who was when I can say was some question on Facebook now before no. Was there some more can I no credit? And then no best a different way of saying me side nigga.
How?
Oh, AVRAM me boy no is this another way of saying me side nigga ni? Me so we say Ghana culture muno a man more polygamous. The bear might be to make us own girl straight to our own fair, but or band to mean sedan casa pay a court and we need be a show. To conceal no oh best is what you man say. Best for no mutia you man say pie. Yes.
Baby, I'm getting confused though. I'm what you saying.
Friends with benefit.
What you say friends with benefit. Only me say oh boy. But and I guess you couple will be put me so no boy but me need you to say oh you okay.
Really?
Oh yes.
A man this conversation.
Oh yes.
You remember class standing matches.
Oh yes.
AVRAM. Hey, I know me there's some benefit in being so.
Oh, and you're street. Yeah, man goes to a street.
No. Me video I kind say either TikTok and I say Twitter. Now, maybe I was sending voice notes. Akoma ne girlfriend sugar daddy. No say sugar daddy. Assume I see boyfriend in you. Mahu say what send this girl be a man. I was say on 5,000 for 2,000 money boy. One man 2,000 no me say I didn't cast an family share me. Oh yes. Boys not your mom so money gets not your mom so more born pepe sign, you know. But more catch them so best in the American family. There's no two ways about it. Yeah.
Go away, pa. No catch them say I go away the best.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I would do everything.
What wouldn't them?
Hey. Even someone Madam do the article. I am doing the article.
Muna some crab boy na nkasa timi from party.
Ama ya mbetri akama.
Not the best friend. Nice girl with the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
If you're next door neighbor.
Sure.
Now for Fuama. Girl, ninya boy, or guy na man here. My guy no can hear between.
Yeah.
Emma, I want to know we best man.
Yeah.
Oh, only girl need anything.
Yeah. Sure.
But we live in a generation now. Or baby, I found down for piano. There were sexual advances towards the person. The net, the impassive Bema, a word down for bar, a yard down for with
AVRAM, I've been doing my uncle. You don't Marco crowd, what's some minute chattel.
As something say.
Hey,
as something say.
Yes.
Baby, AVRAM and Diano. I just want to say,
yeah.
We don't close fowl and corn together. One will eat one.
You don't do what?
We don't close fowl and corn
together. A brony alcohol. Almost baby now.
But your very back on you say a brony alcohol.
A brony.
So Obi find the egg say the best year. That's the implication of Nyamekano. Say the Tibiano, Baku Berry Bako. What I say? Into this X thing there, I think say Ufili say Uni any panel movie. No, we are looking forward to Connie baby. It's as simple as that.
But what X be our down for pa?
My question.
I'm a sorry, what happened this AVRAM you I come up with
then Reja and Bebunin and say, yeah, this yedi agro ginano. Any sem pana, yeah, discusses ano. And your best room pa, Momon fan say, a person who enjoy programs here near the Agurashim.
Sure.
A nibrisem will be in time Casepan and the Yacobosono. Or until yes, Romo pa, Mum winning Nago, na Omontoto or Munyame. And then. There may paper sank a medeba no yabeno next week. Na ye near me and sa begunu bi anhwe ne ho ye wo ho. But my men bought number 1 so. Number 1 ne ye begunu bi an try so be avoid aban amane.
Sure.
Me ni me ba na sisi me so pa me nim. Begunu bi an make sure say ade bi a wonim say wo ya e be mo aban amane no. Say yemfa won to cells da won te de make na say. Na wa wo hwe atai Adam Fuya. Wakodemu 23 years.
Unfortunate.
Wakodemu 23 years.
Unfortunate.
23 years of his life. Ashiegu. One year so lucky na or minor compensate you. And no or be started from the scratch. Until o mind very careful. O mind the friends o make it.
Yeah.
Especially when you are provoked. Then you're very, very careful. Bebre na momo wuwie. Bebre na wu no nam. What do say ko born a pine we wu ahyew and a driving is a minim driving ni bia ba minim say o pa obi hu a e force say wo mbra mepa hu bi wa
yeah me hu sa de na say akwa is a competition
yeah kwan no say see enye potholes nko a to when take time nipa no di we nim no or go slow o yes overtake ne pe no sa ne wo ko speed or yes ape tobo mo mbesen ko hye na chidin minim ye wo car kra na e speed say na car so ni hwe. So what
AVRAM, next week you will speak to these issues right here.
Yeah.
Very, very important. Why? But yeah, that's a so by. And what can some pa? But everything I'm just say T4 so far with the bomb.
Yeah. And that sounds no.
Sounds in the crowd.
No. What's 500 and I'm the.
Oh, between you and me to sound.
We met more 25. Share. You want to get share.
AVRAM sounds so dear. I have and to me that's a minute, me that's a pass over. All right, so SOMPA 106.5 FM. Accra market ya pass abri. Brasso say me call na mini amanyo for no edin komo. So we don't can say Amasama Bruni or they were trusted that. So na Emmanuel UPSA or agent lecturer also Ababekai Sawaha. Already on Kasama party bia on your canal drink said the TBR. Na many Evans Samo. In fact, a queer binding Evans Samunam so pa. Sassam with the Biametra. Na Evans pa Jumo Yema NDC Amanyokui. Na up to now, Evans. And ya dear, yet me a man position. Na de bia me nam. There's a machine phone grass and the phone crack covers in our class. Debbie, I just fair cry. And this impending for ending in fact, even some Monshe, Amasama Brun, Unkebika, who dear would tell so on the account.
I said, because me opposition into my human free.
Okay, that's a young.
Be an aqua say, I got to MPP Nippon and lobby Amano.
Charlie say nurses for semi. Any eye in you. Evans, Mona Moa Bemo, nurses for semi, any eye in you.
Medasi, Minchia, Ura Johnson, and see Dinkatia. Now, Menfalcunya, so my partner, celebrative 33 anniversary. In then a partner 33 years.
Oh.
So we
NDC.
Yes, we have 33 years today.
Oh, and we a birthday party, man.
Yeah. Party, and my party no party headquarters.
Oh, okay. Wow. When every producer, they didn't catch his attention.
There was a lot of speeches. There was a statement. I think it's a national statement.
All right. I think I'll have to look for the statement and see if I can quickly, brush through that particular statement. So, and then the NDC is 33 years.
33 years.
Wow.
If you could take a national chairman Kasai, the key members of the party spoke today. And they give a relevant statement about the way forward of the party in government.
So, what was the common message?
Commerce is that we should unite and be focused to what we are doing. And he also went further to call Jubilee House to recognize the party headquarters as the source of the power. We are not meant for elections. After election, we throw the party away and do what we like. And let's unite ourselves. We have just won for the first term in office. We should work toward winning the next election, the following election. Ghanaians just want to see say Abano or Yejuma. Ghana for the young Sema Obekano. Send your Moasi Tremubeyano, number her swatwaba. Then I will fifi kote kasa. Mumma ye nimre say, ye best some Ghana for no esumpa. E being that da ne kutumpo seme frum. E do boni ni di ebema Ghana ni bia. A mama ya kunya miatina kunyana swache. Into I wish every NDC member a successful 33rd anniversary. I wish the government well, and we wish ourselves a happy anniversary.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. But Amasama Bruni, what is the government not doing right in handling these nurses issues?
I didn't comment.
No, but yeah, you comment on the Charlie position here. You found on the Hamipa.
And yeah, say what do I not may fine? Say, and no soon count my euro. If you could take and say, the party is not meant to win election. It is meant to serve the people of the party. So when you give me position, because there are a lot of people following me and I'm a party person.
Yeah.
Maybe a baby, I'm the Boa party.
What the Boa party?
Sans no be a wasum party no send a wakano. Or yes, called the Boa party. We just sank for now. Kafo be a sebi. Emra ye kwa up and down no ye ne juma jini pay. Or born a bra now man pusa. You are depriving the party of resources. In a semi-call office, welfare director, or tell your man away. The whole of a life is the party. He pays money. Your car, one that we are in opposite the party in Uniska, he paid the hotel bills.
Wow.
You see, and this woman, Vida Ade, is still sitting at the office. He hasn't been given anything. Make me so it's a married. So, into yes, Jubilee.
But I feel no much as I'm hopeful, sir. As time.
Madame Fubino Kai, former board director of Ghana Port. Anamwa, was Evans. By 100 years near Moudia, she has sent a bonfire. Near my say. After 3 months na ye mo not ordinary person ye dey mre hina ma party no ye di party na chi we canvassed for the vote do you say hina na nam trenches mu ntia ya ne ahwe kwan e fa so ya pon ye me ne say to some extent they might be laughing at you one was who the party chi ono cordin baby obon brother when your position or koso na nkrofo a edi party na chi da so tifie e ya asefem e ha party no it is you are killing the spirit of the party but because there are some minor dogs to be they will not go for appointment but yeah kwa no nye bia ye de bromo na wa man bia e better ne amon bi.
All right, man, that's it. I think there's some breaking news here. It says that government announces major data bundle increases across all networks from 1st of July.
Increase or reduction?
No, increase in data bundle. Bundle nankasano. So there's an
quantum.
Yeah, the quantum.
The quantum.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So let me read some portion of the news item. Communications Minister Samuel George has announced increases in data bundle allocations across all telecommunication networks in Ghana effective July 1st, 2025. So that is what he says. He said the minister revealed these changes during a press conference in Accra today, highlighting successful negotiations with network operators. I am pleased to announce that my engagement with the CEOs has resulted in the following specific measures, Mr. George stated. HLTGO, 10% increase across all data bundles. That's 400 Ghana cedis bundle upgraded from, listen, 400 Ghana cedis bundle upgraded from 195 gigabyte to 336 gigabyte. Okay. So what you say? Yeah, HLTGO.
200% increase.
MTN for where they won't 15% increase across all data bundles. That's restoration of 399 bundle offering. So you have 399 cedis. You are going to get 214 gigabytes. Previously changed to 350 for 92.88 gigabytes. Okay, so these are the communications are about
from 92 to 300.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 214. Yeah, to 214. Now, first, na 350 na 92.88 gigabyte. But it's 350 from the 1st of July corner and no 214 gigabytes. So that's about 15% increase.
It's more than that.
Yeah, there be 15%. That's what it says. It's a 15% increase.
And he said, "I'm not doing so. This is for semi. I buy a few nuaba less than 5 months. You had a contract with the previous administration. Motna see and she say, Abanu to me 100 more. You didn't implement those decisions. If you're not buying where back, and if there's anything to go by, engage the government, review your discussions, and come on conclusion. You don't jump straight away that you didn't implement what the previous administration decision was taken. You can't just jump and implement it. Into the leadership of nurses, no, they have been the service because previous administration, government is continuation, but yet you still have to sit down, meet them, review, discuss, and adopt. In the same way, format, this is just format. Write to them. You sit down and discuss. They look into it. What are we going to implement? You have taken the decision. What are we going to implement? They look into the policies and the program, the discussions, and whatever you arrive at, and decide this is the way forward. You haven't done that. What's what I also call demonstration. And I'm aware of the leader no or declare strike now no two coin quabruchri. Well, inti enye necessary no enye emwa.
Okay, yeah, but I say, so okay, so the necessary and yeah, but I buy no so and there ways they can fix the problem.
Look at it.
Yes.
4 months ni abaina ba. There is a conclusive agreement from the previous government. He didn't implement it. But like the MPP government, you know, autonomo ma okani opojitum because okotoaba. Oh, ya jatum. Okwakatoaba. On kan se menjitum. Ya katoaba. Sanso no de year teacher for no or my appointment no. Just to win a vote. Nyame adom anye yi. Sa no de INSS for no wahisha to. Will lose election. What you have to do is to engage the incoming government. You engage him, sit him down, you go on negotiation table. Despite you have finished the negotiations, what I'm saying is that year was election year. So they can accept anything for the sake of elections.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is that your thinking?
Yes. Every podcast has they will accept now one ka wenye. Sebe upo ba pa na pese sebe. Enye first na nye upe na one ne tena na pese we yi bia. Obeji atum. What man is kebi no aka yo yi.
All right. Mama na say na me ko Amasama Bruni. Amasama, what is the government not getting right? Then we share abino enyane right with nurses for strike here on Koi.
Yeah, Prof. Medical chair etie for na hwe for. Definitely I'll start by greeting my General Secretary, Lawyer Justin Frimpong-Kodia of the New Patriotic Party, a very solid General Secretary. Despite ups and downs, he's still resolute for institutional memory and then still fighting to bring us back to power. And I still have confidence in him, and I pray party people will retain him again. Now, first and foremost, I'll start by pleading with the nurses. Because this push and pull now, air kosuno, Ghanaians and suffer. 2 elephants are fighting. The grass is suffering. Utin cry ha. Bia so was small means bia. Ubet me there some private hospital and a clinic. There are people in some part of this country, Prof.
Yeah.
Bia hospital and kasampo ni just a chips compound.
Yeah.
Na necessary wo ako strike. So imagine even first aid kekempo ayede be me nipa no before ayede be transfer nipa no to the main hospital krano e bedding. And the nurses no yenim so omo case. But we just plead with them. Now, to kill the propaganda of my brother Evans, Nyoka say MPP did it because of what Omaja Tumba, they never implemented it. This is 10th and June. Our Joy News, my Joy Online.
Okay.
The condition of service was reached and signed in May 2024. And implementation was due in July 2024, so just 1 month. However, a splinter group went to court to place an injunction on the implementation because they claimed what was signed was not adequate and that they were not consulted. So Moanes is a splinter group at the court. The court process was finally resolved in January this year. How do you blame the MPP government for it? You see, the NDC behaves, when it is bad, they offload the baggage to the MPP government. But when it is good, there be papa at all. If this thing were to be in such a way, say, nurses now can be positive, so maybe our salary government slash our salary by so percentage because we want to also contribute to mama care. They will be hailing some more party nurses they will take the positive. Governance continue. More beji the reign of government. Mubu omainu. Say at the back stops with your government. Nyobe kafa MPP biahunu. Ye tu abeti. It's as simple as that. We've had our biggest defeats. We are back restructuring to come. Deal with what is happening. Ghanaians are suffering. What the government is failing to do is simply say, or goodwill. So Ghanaians will not empathize with the nurses, rather they will criticize the nurses, and nurses they will be forced to say call almost strike off. That is what the adamant nature who from the government level. Obi bisa question say who Deputy Minister of Finance so say 2 billion Ghana cedis say government the more a bit throw the budget off. What the nurses are also telling you in return is say this thing you were even supposed says Uber capture this year's budget. Yeah. One capture po. So they say she will what capture and who have difficulty with payment. You didn't even consider our issue. You say a issue. So who did to change? And now the people are also telling you say, let us come to the negotiation table. The list of concerns are here grievances no. Share no bet me implement sesiano implement. Now, bet me I defer for later implementation. No, will be fine. Government see there be on Jintum. Just the implementation now on the and then nurses no see there be. Upo, idea way a previous government ya jatum. Anke was say ya implement to cry. Senior splinter group na baka before Uber bano crano. Na yetua. Anka previous government need to ya. Sanka Uber continue. But question obisu bisa and very germane to me ni say. Yeah. So I buy say Oniska 2 billion to give to the nurses. Perish the thought. Say health crisis ever say that we need even more than 2 billion. Government can find this canana. And which people will be in the front line. So if you're COVID there by nurses here and our front line. And some of the nurses friends are yet yemubi after the whole thing, a bit more risky in the process. They didn't even get the needed benefit. And come say I was so there so uyire anao kunu aoye nurse prof every day oko ejuma biano ordinary life eto on the line injection or UOB can cause the person to paralyze I bet me cause the job onankasa no health risks wise you find say this patient HIV patient those kind of onankasa na ade no kra affect na or the yare na eba fie nobody compensates them for that. Me ba metie other radio station utie almost salary mpo amuka for a new nurse I was started juma. Yeah. And you're very na embarrassing. Oh boss I think was around 2,500. I feel a deduction so bem. So basically net in about 1,800. Oh na actually imagine why the nurses are running in drones. Because young person awaba and obi cry a fat won't say because some of the Galamsey areas, so now Nyamo Boya Din Woho, you will be paid the same amount compared to Obiso or maybe a certain rural area. Nyama a affordable kakra. Ukotia, Uko Boasini Sa Wasa area, those Galamsey areas. Prof, how much rent cost? And you need to pay 2 years. With 2,500, everyone said tax cry anymore. Usu kwaji loan to mean about 30,000 or 40,000. You can't take it. Because if they're even going to deduct you for bare 60 months, that amount will be woefully inadequate because you can't go beyond 40% of the person's salary. You tell me out of 40% of 2,000, how much can the nurse take? So currently, that's a catch and say, Dino, ombe to be about 15,000 for 2 years. No, how is the person going to survive? Even nurses no crowd badge be a national service currently ebi mu be national service. I don't understand why. Almost starting national service till say we no answer yet you more allowance. Ya more allowance. So say the whole 1 year no ya na say na bi mu kwa amasama. Me constituency omo signing omo fill omo forms ni omo nyama afi na government process omo salary. Then what I ask ni say every month 700 cedis or so na government etian. One man nipa no say nipa no mom ye ejuma for 1 year. Answer wa beji aketu. How is the person going to survive? By the time we service, what will happen is that no would the car. I feel a bit sure. But what I know, say, pertaining to normal national service, and say, must start at least by 2 months, 3 months. We not salary allowances now. Then I started but I don't know how that of the nurse is peculiar. So, Prof, all that I'll say is the health minister, Mr. Kando, I was so on rising to the occasion. No, she said, your hospitals, say cases now issue information coming out from the various hospitals, and he should sit with the nurses, talk to them, because the amount for cost strike said there has to be some level of concession. Government was on CDB and microphone also I was on CDB. Now they no any kama. So, Prof.
Yeah, okay. So that's what it is.
That's my take on it.
All right, so thank you so much. I'm Asama Bruni. Hey, Nonga. Yellow Bessuman. Yellow Bessuman. Yellow Bessuman. Okay. You are so that Ima, have your take on this.
Yedi kama mentia minyan penyin for mediki akasai. Na said the ama Asama Bruni kan yenko so answer anesefo no. Say nipa ehu adwuma ne ye nipa nkwa na eda nsade so aye ka ho asemi. And I think mahu videos kakra wo social media no so amanfo mo lusu o madofo ne ade due to sa striking. Ye besre. But I'm a bit surprised at the angle menu penny Evans ekofa assembly free. To say ye can say nurse for no penny for no a great disservice no. I think say in some way so that is insensitive to the legitimate claims of the nurses. Agreement or money abanda dano ekoye. Yihia A, B or C. Ebini se omoche se me ye nurse ni na se me ko me yare na se hospital na me ye adwuma na no. Me ko na se metu me botum etua sika. Ni fa bi no mu hu se entwa yi. A clear example, my sisters 2 and nurses. Somewhere last month me call back home. No all catch me say COVID or treat COVID cases over 60. Of who been COVID. Wow. Yes. And this is just one out of numerous stories we hear about health risk and new omojumano echo. Obi panye to me wo ebia now dia ko obi asebi o HIV AIDS. Like enyema sasisi. Enti omo ensise ba kwa omo bisa ne se nkebe ya aban emma omo ho kwan se oye nurse na se oyare a hospital na wo ye adwuma wo ho no ye treat you for free. And I may be meti aban side, meti nurse for no penny for no so. And not or can be said the average Ghanaian 8-year health insurance pay 25 or 27 cedis for renewal each year. Nurse for no say or health insurance near monthly 2.7 or 2.8 from a salary every month yet your national health insurance. 2 point something, not 200, a 2 point something percent. From a portion of our salary, near 2 point something for health insurance. Now our secretary that figure should be around 50 cedis, even for the average nurse. Which means in a year no health insurance I mean you could renew on bed 27 cedis no. Nurse for no to over 600 cedis. If that claim is true, you can't just illegitimize or claim me because you feel say ebia mwawa ban and I say ema abaninya some posturing. And I think say we are where we are because of posturing. I don't know how this makes me look, but somewhere last week, Honorable Mita kind of grantee interview be ewo ekosise.
Okay.
And Mitino for the first session, I felt very bad for him. How emotional he was in claiming say Otis almost declare strike in Puno or Rwanda for some conference or so. But Oti and Ane was say
Oba fee.
Obedu yempu wan kofi straight or co officer koye adwuma okoya yesi empanyifo no kra omotukwan. Nurse for empanyifo no moda omano no.
Omotukwan.
Omo declare strike ni we
no omotukwan.
So then I started asking say so what is the problem? Is it something political or not? Only to learn say Omo national executives 9. General Nurses and Midwifery Association.
Yeah.
Omo executives 9. Emu 2 etukwan on an official duty. And yes, I said your more holiday be according to your.
Oh yeah, I know. It's an official trip.
So if we are on in strike on if there is this legitimate conference that was more attended and 2 out of 9 executives sa conference no na minister Rashiba media mo be portray say o ma declare strike up to kwine. What you're seeking to do is trying them in the court of public opinion, courting public disaffection for
but them. But enya no kwese o ma to kwine.
O ma to kwine no na make say mienu na to kwine out of 9. 7 now can you engage them? Say 2 now we hear certain kind e was some ha. Last week ni edin komo about virtual your friend say advancement. E possible say betimi akọ conference room 7 it will not 2 now I can also join by Zoom. Is it something feasible? nti se wodi kan ba media num sa be sa emotional blackmail for lack of better words ni wie na fe o ka se yemra dem na yemra me negotiation a obi ekwa we mu na nanim because what the kind
no so I don't see the emotional blackmail part of it because maybe a friend is saying I went to yes nurses to coin I had to rise down because nurses for all my essential service a kobana say trouble for us until some my ba me say me hwe mo penyin for ni o modi enkomo yes you to coin and me kind of say what is wrong with it then wrong with it
as a communications person
okay.
I listen to him live the tone
men are the kind
emotions
now why don't you explain the emotion
offer we are emotional about factual matters about genuine issues you expect him to be emotional because say it be a pressure and the sooner but in your emotional outcry see yes me free about you by cry omo to cry into when I make kwa engage as if all 9 of them are out of the country and 2 they are out of the country on a flimsy excuse. In fact me share secretary no I think Nana Yabrefo interview no I watch say a conference be a medical conference be also
yeah we have that information right. A medical conference be no more yes. We have the pictures and everything.
So why do you come and create the impression say we declare strike anyway be free of mind because the moment you come from that angle there is a section of the population on be fan say I want young people for the show much we understand the whole negotiation ya same process no unim said
but my name is Amasama Bruni mo na mo she kire ana me ba even mona is because komoso a ekoso abonten pa about for people can say MP before the she kire ade we ekọ MP before the she kire anye bi aro san komo no nyante
prof ade na betimi akọhya ade akyi a ye time ena na pese ye implement ye kra omudidi ye o ena eno omu sit down come to a conclusion say ye pese ye implement it asem no court and asem ko drew court government and need the influence and not want me dictate to the court say expedite action say ye pese ye need resolution by the time ye be resolve issue no ye na ba mu bio how then do you come and accuse us sa 2 billion anka ye na ye tua o okay so ade anka ye betua na ya san kwahye omo echi say omo ye NDC government dey
say mu ni aban mu
the NDC is showing weakness eye bad they will offload on baggage and I got 2 MPP so by say positive there be Ato is forcing say a positive there
Ato is forcing
so no back Ato is forcing
Mamenti events
prof
no not time no ya
Ebra menia Amasama Bruni kasa no make say a MPP strategy ya tenasi remember this business strategies are there ya trans ya carry we no say sprinter groups you couldn't even mention their name sprinter groups are called courts at injunction atoso May ya can say May July August September October November December ya can fi January ni ye injunction efiso obi anajumu da ho no nim say na nipa suti bia no will ask a question about the same. Wakwaba, aban for aba. Engaging. I was expecting about this time. We have reviewed the figures because previous government are more fixing figures. You know. They have to review the figures. They have to understand how you came to that conclusion. Okay, we have adopted it. We have adopted it, so we are going forward. When you say name we are. What declare strike? We at the conference, the one who answer say, conference is not part of the job. Conference now is not part of the job. You have declared strike on the job. But why are you doing that side of the job?
Oh, but Ivan said there is nothing wrong. There be Ivan. How can I say?
No, if you are serious,
there be kind of say me no nyadu.
When me nyadu, but person because when they prepare, you was strike. Every part of the job is strike. Why should you go? Yeah, we supposed to have gone. And you're gonna now go. And you're gonna health service in our conference. No?
Yeah, no.
But why should you declare strike on the health person, the sick person? Now we call conference. Your strike should affect every sector of the job. Who can feel plane the air there? Who can air condition air there? You on strike? Where are you going? But ministers know what country or TN with their name or buy no go for a conference. Omo kwa kanum tea. Omo kwa katra air conditioner.
Oh no, but so minister the Okoji awards bibo.
What award are you going to take?
The award was at maybe an minister.
Yeah. That's right.
You are going for the conference, other stuff for orientation or whatever it is. Now you have declared strike on the job. So that at the time you are having a conference, we were on strike in Ghana. But we now what catch minister? One on an enkasa. You were a team. Into Mokasana near Penina Gama say senior partner or two cano. Or Brother Moka and to mobile day. Leader partner money ye or so we should use virtual. What did you?
That's right. Executives, you know, or we are bare 9 and a 2 pen echo. Mebo, others are here. And see, Adena are binding to me engage you on your account. Now, what they have about trouble to say, leaders in United information. I say, said on Mukani, that's just a leaders in United.
My question is,
yes,
you went on behalf of the state. The conference was on health issues, and on behalf of the state, and on behalf of Ghana Health Service. But Ghana Health Service in Ghana is on strike. They are not taking care of patients. I allow for your home. Not the internet conference.
So now
the strike should affect that place.
Maybe so. She said the problem na yes.
Maybe any American say nyachum. Abane fina waba. Engage the government. The figures now they can't just jump and pay. You have to review, understand how you came to conclusion at that very budget to how did it came about the 2 budgets. We can accept it, we can reduce it, we can increase it, and come to a conclusion. They were smart. Into the mobility court, Edin Jesse and Toso, hoping for the elections. What court for over 7 months, May, June up to December. We couldn't rule on the case. Wako court, my court, Ghana court, government in power. If it's serious or person no crofoni dia, you would have even do something about it.
All right, but that's it. Evans, me know where you are. Remember. Okay, maybe I okay.
Or stressing the issue about court. Say government should have done something about it. Sanka government bet me influence court now. Me didn't sanka open case no omba 2 case no prof. Amomo assembly free court. So I want him to avert his mind to that fact. Sanka government bet me anka open anka prosecuting it dada. Into ye kasa sisiano is to appeal to the nurses.
A political strategies.
Okay, there's some breaking news here.
Okay,
Miss Perpetual Ofori Ampofu has been elected the African region representative for the International Council of Nurses Board. Mrs. Perpetual Ofori Ampofu, the president for the Midwives and Nurses Association Ghana. And the information he's been elected as the African region representative for the International Council of Nurses Board. And the information about the 2 journey.
Congratulations to her.
Okay, that's fine.
Before me, NDC for they now have one mind against the nurses. Ebi no mucho, dear Minister Kando, please take steps to replace those murderers who went on illegal.
No, but you can't say that some information now this social media and so on. NDC for
no, this is an NDC guy. Sure, I know him on Facebook. Stanch one.
Oh, there be. I know
last me by her. Emma will be Sammy say whether OSP. In names or MPP. You were asking me that.
I just wanted to elicit a response. No, I just needed a response.
Yeah,
from you. And you gave me a response.
Wouldn't send me MPP Nintina will be Sammy. Me control be our Facebook. No one must summer bro now. Who the chairman for Becca say guy or your MPP? Won't you say that?
Okay, I must me that say.
I'm a bit uncomfortable. Angel na ya fast and me free. Yeah, any politics a best say. Ye ti ya can say. Me sure say obi na hospital ano bunko to be patawa yesi won kufi.
Yeah.
Amount for our intensive care unit. Yesi yentimi nya da je nhwem wo so mo kufi. Ye won kwala omo ICU. enkwala omo se incubator ma omo be hia nurse for nsane ye ni say I think say emwa me nua pani Evans the angle you are coming from no I'm uncomfortable coming at you because I better say they may support to party A or party B, but the truth of the matter is that ensemble or hona say assemble yen can be. What are we looking for now? Yeah, just a phone ebe resume ejuma. What's a sprinter group will be? You don't even know the issues. You don't even know the issues. Do you know? Unim. The truth of the matter is that nurse for GRNB no. Omo nipa be who say nurse for no omo gugum. Ye wo MOSHE sebi omo madwi mu come nurse from psychiatric nurses. That's omo grad here. Omo grad am say strike we grad omo kan ho. Omo na dey assembly court. Omo no dey court. Yes, because omo I think omo figure around 2000 if I get it right. And omo so omo association but the mother association and general nurses and midwifery. No omo say AVRAM ko for negotiation no. Man be consult. One more money. Enti as a party to whatever negotiation went on, no, we are in the dark. You need me a course, and nobody assembly court. Don't come and create the impression say some political strategy, because the entire many brain say when himself driver ni na wade me buy, onim po the entire driver from next for no strike. Or say na aban no so wontu omoka yes be busu me na ni wontu a omoka. Amanfo nim ne e koso. E na o ka kire me say onu po de ontie radio because me tena ka no so onso radio ma me na yenti de oso onu ontie radio TikTok na so enye obia ma ye assume say obia na onim no kre ne asem na e koso no maybe for political expedience ubetimi atena se aka de obia but at the end of the ubisa ho say asem na aba na ye peni pumasibre no how does this poster solve it? Enya feni ebe no MPP for na no mo pe vote no mo kwaji tumu. Are you saying say omo consensus nye legitimate? Me se me nua pani any aban communicators any MPP communicators yemfa ye party sense em nto sabe nipa na omo free mu sa britie mu NDC for MPP for you are losing your base.
But listen,
no.
Me buy me mania politics.
Because I'm very uncomfortable. I felt say on this subject, you know, nkaye nyina ye ba with one voice, with one approach. Na ya sre nurse for. Say yes, sre omo. Oye den ya ye nipa ho adwuma. Eye maame mo ye nua no. Nti ye mpe kwan bi a be fa so ahia aban ne midway. But if aban na ye be sre ama no has this posturing and some of the say the menu kai party be oye nyi omo nyina di. Are you aware say minister the some who say the minister a press conference short one be almost retired nurses
for no. But is that not a good call?
It is a good call. But me question me bisa say me no year negotiation and I'm say my cost strike. The first question is a DNT amount for cost strike. Cost strike so that they will be able to put some sort of pressure on you. Say you bet me reach a consensus. If you tell me say retired nurses for Momra in the absence of these people, then they will feel like okay, someone you pump by man and your money and your students now. Compare say you bet can see the yema. Someone say retired for them or Momra near man. Because in as much as Sanyama win a bed boy and here volunteers and all that, so one trip post Sania. At the assembly basa negotiation, and you see, say, main class education here, but teacher for cost strike for 1 month. You bet me about the pay means dia, you better recover content now or man cover no. But nipa na you better no more. How do we bring them back to life?
And no, they are some no.
So let us do.
I don't know. I say almost service no more provided no. Essential service.
Sa cautiousness na me person me mia any ne party for no hu ni say. So won sa show bi anu ma ye mpa na pampe.
Sa show won anu.
Na say won sa show this is for
them. Ye adwuma. Aban for fra by January. Asat mail say send we an appointment of ministers. Our appointee we are what strike a share
no.
Say contract with our corner ketia.
Now even some buy no who say na asem no da ho and na munim ska dudu a mo be hia mo betimi di asolve sa problem no adentina mo ye mo budget no adentina mo ye budget no.
How would you know?
I think say menye with about let me I think say Minion Penny is not on top of issues.
He's not.
And the politics now.
Which way why are you saying that? Come explain it further.
According to the medical union.
Yeah.
Omusia MFO Ministry of Finance.
Ministry of Finance.
In January, abra na yenya power minister omo de you can say memorandum of money aban ekoye nyina ekoye yes mo ntwe na new minister nemra they have been engagement. In fact, honorable Akando Numutu last week when I was listening or see omo be 6 times.
Sure.
So don't get the impression say
fine.
What
but new government
that one nobody is disputing.
They even submitted before minister was appointed.
No, senior. I feel very uncomfortable. No question ne say.
I'm uncomfortable about the party also taking.
Our money minister are engaged 6 times, but there have been no conclusions. So the question should be, why have there been no conclusion? Yes, ya mako nsia. DNT ayente ye ho ase. There could be a critical issue ha. Either say minister mekanche ana omoso mekanche ye tie ni enim. Enti say ye dine tie na ye biom takra de jam na ye fane ne sa na. Tempest will rise. No, and I'm saying, if tempest rise, on a no better system, I'm not to know about. Wait, warning class and I can. Ye MPP ni NDC free, in my opinion, a bebwapa. If you don't know the facts, my who say, meaning say party communication, you'll buy a mouse script, right? But
party communication, why I can't just say mom script? No, me by Obi and Mami.
No. Excuse me. Okasa, I won't no. It means we don't have no. There can be a party's position who may go. No, party's position.
But I don't think so.
Party position is what I call a script.
No, but what's the party's position? MPP has not made any position on this.
And not on this matter. Make us in general no say assembly can party for one poster you almost scripted their mom and you see it as a script because utie on a particular issue almost all communicators in one party
the same
examples, the same arguments. So obviously you can say from a communication perspective say they are reading from a script. Men can say omuni
but the position on subjects, you know, idea omunyina can asembia munko can say munko can say na
politically no
on this matter me say me nwan momotie say eni omomutie nyina eyewuo ne nkwa. Let us ye mpacho yen koswa ensre nurse for ne say omumpanyimfo no omombra to the table na obi aban enfree left na wono mra mfimfini kakra nurse for no so free right now wono omomra mfimfini kakra na yensia he ho somewhere in the middle point so that at the end of the day you betimi asori otna na ya tese nurse for no say oma call it off strike no so omo call it off strike na sanse mo nyina yesema ye kan wo dem ntina akanfo say assembly ho a efata wo hina no ebiso ha efata tiamia no and I make us say you may have the right to make conclusion based on what you have seen based on some trends, but in this position where we are negotiating enya assembly na ye kan enti yen ka de abotoye mbeba na
me that's mabebra Evans
or Kase minister na issue 6 times has not been conclusion. Matters of governance and especially money and budget, you deal with it carefully. If you don't take time, you re-engineer the economy. That's what brought it free.
And no na musuru no.
And yes, it's true.
No, but that is what the finance minister says. Deputy finance minister.
Yeah, that's what I'm not saying what he said. I'm telling you matters of management and professional point of view. I'm speaking from professional point of view.
Are you?
It's about the buying and so settle. It has to see the direction of the economy. It will influence how much you pay and other things. Oh, buy an audit program about. Yasum. Yes, it will handle it. Abutre was referred to life and death. Would you my way and say, okay, you sworn an oath. Nanya the crowd, one hour near abandoning a wooden shasiaka, will be a car over 7 months. Where the at wow was a call to some for 7 months. Abandoned by on board minister D on former cabinet where they take critical decisions. Cabinet they take critical. He hasn't formed them. Ministers have been after by May. As I can't form ministers.
But as I say, Deputy Finance Minister, at the ABI to Abontin, communicating the share say, see also nurses for the Nyabu trade. They will budget for them in 2026. Say nurses for us to say, and Yadi on Betias. But I'm say, your friend, National Labour Commission, echo court on this particular issue. Now, that's
last year.
This year.
Court injunction.
I want to court injunction. Now, court injunction, I'm a Bruni. I don't know any Juma.
Well, court injunction, court decision behind I was saying young obey courts.
Sure.
So
that's a necessary person may obey.
I know I will find difficulty in
but for a lawyer, let's find out from the legal person.
Because court decision there, you might not agree with it. So what I know is that some unions they play smart. So it's a court injunction about because some person looking like defy others unity. Call you off strike. Call you off. Meaning obey we say new strike. Now it's BT because you can be held for contempt, especially leadership of SAR union can be held for contempt. So I really want to believe, so union leadership inside Kadia, I want to believe they will find a way of calling off the strike. No, Marco, they may come at a later time to come and declare the strike. But me, all that just as me we should just plead with the nurses. Me by man politics. I never even spoke close to politics because
but they are in politics.
Nkrofo ewu ukokwalebu na ukonhu ICU na obi nurses I was prepare for doctor embra fold the nisa anyama na utu you are in pain na nurse ni ho to do the fold the nisa anyama no on phone call doctor you will understand why untimi for politics and associated with health. I have been to Kwalebu several times and I've seen it with my eyes. I won't come and sit ewaha and your politics. Nurses no more case. All that we are begging is that government should find a way of meeting them. No more share in the middle. Say 10 things normally there. Government should at least pick the 2 important ones and the major ones are nurses no feel it's okay. Handle way so that 2026 the government can implement the rest. But for okay, so I believe every entrenched positions never there. Some of these things are arising because politicians over the years a man for and share the need GDA then politicians. So ye Juma now who say you appoint to be a minister. Ebia or your colleague crowd munina that profession. Fortunately through political route to be a coffee appointment be. And all of a sudden, you begin to see certain lifestyle. Olivi, or catch us and Yabutra untied. Patch what I say. Politicians who know lifestyle, will be better say, okay, few months are even say air can within that few months, or more changes in amount for life. Say, so multiplica $800 every check. So in that case, that $800, maybe I mean, me bear me 3-4 months salary crown. No, I check. So we catch them say, Yabutra. So sometimes the messenger no. To deliver the message is important. Minister in church position now or taking he shouldn't see himself as a minister and see he will not come to the level of the nurses. They are under you. You are having the
but I say minister ne posturing now. The also about for minister na about and
so only choice.
He hasn't taken any entrenched position.
Only choice because on now starting who going at every hospitals the kind of outcry because doctor and nurses need doctor call it right even one day prof a serious issue this is so in the teaching profession who bet me stagger with teaching lesson I could strike one will go extra classes who the best man weekends mumbra health wise obia o here laboratory test and na e be a cancer now or the life threatening situation won't mean catch and say hold on with your life. Na yababaka na yabetri too. It doesn't work that way.
All right. Yeah, but I say, but yababe call Evans. What's the main catch one?
We have to look at the framework, the policy guiding our health system. Because what could be when they go on strike, it be a 7-hour strike, one day or more, just to sensitize leadership say we are not happy about this. We see Minister of Finance Abeka he will make it for the next year budget. Budget is an annual program. Into only a budget unless the following year you can't go to the consolidation.
So what happens with the mid-year budget review?
Yes, but our economic projections.
Yeah.
Government have the economic projections. he influenced by physical policies and programs. He has done that for 2025. Notwithstanding, the government have just formed. They have just formed the government. It is a big crowd. When you are talking
now, say we because the government has just been formed. I don't know. I do baby have here because governance to us.
Yes.
Because if you want to do baby,
yes. So yeah. They were going by certain program and policies. Now new group is up. Or if you know master, now just in Tuamako, you Tuamaka. Possibly come Muji to at the letter time they can make it an arrest and pay back to you. It took us a while. Definitely strike. You need it's a condition of service, improvement condition of service. We see for the first they have not signed and stuff. We have stopped working. It's unfair. It is unfair. We have to look at who and who we allow to be in the health profession.
Wait there, Mama Nasi.
Me too be saying question.
But over to be saying.
Me patcho, you there sorry one day NSC we are seeing a COVID aba. So say you there sorry na, God forbid, natural disaster be a hit the country. Now you hear more than 2 billion cedis. Me patcho, government in Beka say we reading the budget we ain't see. On your scanner. No, I assign me be so. Say natural disaster be. God forbid, hit the country. Now you need over 2 billion cedis. Government because we're reading the budget we ain't Ghanaians in Wana. That's my question.
All right, my bedasi. Then I'll catch up to.
Prof.
Yeah, time no. Now here time no. But I am random next time.
The mechanic can say, Mestre nurse for no. Na aban so yenhwe how I be share midpoint. Say if 2 billion, and I listened to the deputy finance minister say, yenya 2 billion and I for 2 billion ebe hapa 500,000 ebeboa, 700,000 ebeboa, 800 ebeboa. Let's see how I be share midway. Say okay for ABC and our mama from propose amra say enema ba ku mienu miensa na amaleste no emu mienu be mpa na hia mwanimu ye na fe di aka no yenhwe kwaya de map beto ho na at a later date no ya solve it. Yes nurse for no enipa nkwa asem ne ye kale. Let us find a way as soon as possible. Na you making sure say asumdie ebeba.
Imam me na say abasama bruni na say hot area mo ho no. Say problem na that's all.
Problem is
so catch him say trotro drivers ni prajara
ablik ma kef ni pokwasi.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Dey be abube ready no mbra me no mo beko.
And
I'm a documentary. You see, especially evening like this around Blake McKeff, and then me pen numerous say,
okay.
I'm alcohol. Now, me person minka, and try to, I mean, from we say, Doomsaw levy.
Oh,
it's one of the levies.
David, don't start this.
Oh, but
start away.
No, mommy, a minute.
Okay, just a minute.
There's nothing like Doomsaw levy.
Bacho. Just a minute. Go.
Doomsaw levy. One of the levies are ambush in the night. Bob Marley was here. Ye called Dano, nay, and him say, I dear betching, nay, I be facing levy be a friend Doomsaw levy. And omoko passy ye. Now, NDC MATS say 1 cedi on 100 Ghana cedis no. Difficult for Ghanaians to pay. Almost cite example says, oh, mommy was village now sending 100 cedis. I bet you 1 cedi or yeah, na ajin 1 cedi. They complained. Say, they want us to now understand, say, 4 cedi 50 pesos on a gallon, which is not even up to 100 cedis, you know, and it is very easy for Ghanaians to pay. This is the double standard. You withdraw one levy and you bring a harsher levy to come and replace the levy you've withdrawn.
But I say, I wish for a hand my comedy community. By Evans, I bind your mom on the non baby found. We go bread do.
Yes,
chief of staff. Julius Debra. Where is Julius?
Julius there.
Julius. But show him. As somebody catch on. Julius Debra show him. Yenu Abema Evans. For camera na tono so. Aha, what they are tono so. Evans or Brepa. Where you ma mu party no. The mu baby bina mu financial.
Employment ni mba. Tina so communicator. Antimi communicate.
As I say. Abuja for Hannah Mrema. Kwameri Juwedi this year from Prof Abochie. And Ivan Samo Ebaye Kasama the NDC Emmanuel lecturer our UPSA Amasama Brody ba ko pe Yeah. Also Kasama, the new patriotic party. The future minister, Kasama, the new patriotic party. So on behalf of the team, we would want to say thank you very much for making time with us. Nyami adom no the chenga. Ochina yabeba with ASOE for God and country. But my answer will say in your technical challenge pa. So technical challenge, affecting Yama Bibri. And to share na course na crowd or na ho emfa no crowd na I problem mo fanche na nsi sabiu nyame aduma we promise you the best of a show come tomorrow. To them people, have a great evening.